intro, didn't you?
And then intro, me, and then intro.
Do you have a Twitter?
Hey, we're talking to Geek Fun SA, up next on Geek Out SA. And welcome back to Geek Out SA. It's Friday and we're having fun. And I'm here with Alicia from Geek Fun SA.
That's
How's it going?
Hi.
So we've been talking for a while, and then
Yes.
I kind of forgot. I was like, who exactly I was talking to, because I was just talking to Geek Fun SA, and I was like, wait a minute.
I sent you a message.
Yeah.
I had created my Facebook page, and then I found yours right after. I was like, darn it, the name is so close. And
Yeah.
I thought, you know me with my copyright. So,
Uh-huh.
So I had to message you and see if it was okay. You were so gracious. And
Yeah.
and you said, hey, maybe one day you'll be on the show. And
Yeah. Well, now you are. And
And
how long ago was that? That was a while back.
I mean, I started about 8 or 9 months ago.
Okay.
So it was right when I started. So
Wow.
I know
Time
goes
flies,
Time
yeah.
flies.
Fast.
easy.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
And we also have NNA Vlogs Essay Project watching. He says, hey, y'all. Hey, how's it going?
Y'all. Hey, y'all.
We also have McKenna Ritz saying evening, folks.
Hi, McKenna.
So you might have met her at Game Expo, because
Oh,
you
yeah,
were
she
at
was
Game
Thistle
Expo
and
as well.
Oh, cool. Yes, I was there making my video. Thanks
So-
for sharing.
So had you been to a tabletop gaming convention before?
I have not been to a tabletop gaming
Oh,
convention
really?
before. And I took my husband, who is a tabletop gamer,
Uh-huh.
and I took my son, who just turned 9, and I wanted to introduce him to that world.
Nice.
And the second he got home, he started creating his own game.
Yes.
He was so
Wow,
inspired.
very
I had to give him
cool.
a big old white piece of board.
Yes.
And he just went to our game cabinet and grabbed a bunch of pieces and a bunch of dice, and he started drawing, and he was so inspired. And when we were there, he was like, okay, Daddy, I want to learn how to play Magic. I mean, he was like,
Aw.
Nice.
that was really the best part, was introducing him to that whole world, because, you know, they're so young, you always get that chance
Well,
to
and
introduce
that's
them to something
the
new.
best part for us. That's what we've always been
Yeah.
trying to do here in San Antonio, is introduce people to
Mm-hmm.
the fandom, because you just might love it if you give it a
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah.
Like, just
Yeah.
give it a chance.
Yeah.
It's completely different from some of the things that they're used to. I mean, with video games and
That's exactly right.
and some of the old board games, which there's a lot of the same mechanics,
Yeah.
but they're just reimagined in
Yeah.
awesome new ways. So
Yeah.
that's
This
what
was
I
a
really
whole
enjoy
new-
about it.
Opened up a whole new world for me, which is
Very cool.
So there you go.
Yay, I'm
You-
excited.
If you get through to one person, then you're successful, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. I totally
you
agree
were.
that.
You
So.
were.
Well, and I gave tickets to my students that are in my gaming club, and so it was the first time for them that they had been, some of them, to a convention ever, period. They had never been to Alamo City or any of the things
Right.
that we have here in town. So just for them to get to go dressed up, to go meet other people that are kind of like-minded and like some of the same things, to fit into a crowd of people, because sometimes in junior high it's hard to be the gamer, to be the geek. Like, it's not as hard nowadays.
Right.
But I think
Yeah.
because you grew up in the same time that we did,
Right.
it's kind of hard sometimes to be that
Exactly.
kid.
Exactly, and that's another thing. I love taking him with me wherever I can, because it shows him, number one, that you don't really have to grow up. 'Cause
We
he
have
says
a
to
low
me, Mommy,
mic
I don't want to grow up. So
on 4.
I show him, hey, look, I'm still a kid. You know, I still watch cartoons
4.
and play video games and collect
Push that up a
toys
little.
and go to, conventions and
I'm
Push
going
four
to
up
do
a
all
bit.
those things.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I take
That
him
one.
along with me, and he can see that he can just be whoever he wants to be.
And that's great, because then when you have them grow up,
Yeah.
they kind of take it and evolve it and do their own thing.
Right.
Like, we just kicked our middle son out. I mean, well, we just helped him grow into an adult.
Kicked him out.
And
No, we did
and
kick him out.
we did. And he and his friends have started their own, like, D&D group.
Cool.
And our oldest one, he has his own, like, D&D group that he does with his friends.
Awesome.
And so they've kind of taken their stuff.
Yeah.
And and some of them like certain collectible things, and other ones like other collectible things, and they each have their kind of niche of comics that they like, and so we just kind of let them grow up in that fandom, and then they're very much more into like manga and anime and stuff than we really are, but that just ended up being their niche, and we don't have a problem with it.
Right. Of
It's
course not.
just
We watch it sometimes. But...
Yeah, we watch it sometimes, but that's just not really our niche. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Like,
it's fun to see what they
we can
choose.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Which is the thing, and that's one of the things why we started doing Geek Out SA is just to let other people know of what else is out there and some things that you might be interested in.
Yeah.
Because we weren't big into like Renaissance Festival stuff until we started going, and we really liked that.
Yeah.
Or steampunk. We didn't know anything about steampunk until we went to a steampunk convention.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool, but she's still a bit distant.
Who? Me or Alicia?
Push hers, Alicia.
Oh,
Push me.
no, it's your mic. I'm
Oh, my
wondering if
mic.
I don't
Oh.
have you pointed right. Let me see if I can point it. Okay, see if that.
See if
It's not
that's
that.
good.
Just project, dear, project.
Oh.
And we have Remy Stone saying hi, Alicia.
Hi.
Who said hi?
Remy Stone.
Remy Stone. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
We don't
Somebody
know who
knows
any of
you.
those people are. We're so excited. Hi, new people. We like new people.
So Geek Fun SA. I know you contacted me. You say 8-9 months ago.
Right.
So, and you told me, but I want you to tell
Yeah.
our audience what is
Right.
Geek Fun SA.
So I started as a Facebook page, and basically I started because I had the idea, wouldn't it be so great if I could find a calendar with all the geeky events going on in San Antonio somewhere, like a Time Out New York or like a Current or something where it's just filtered to the geek culture. And I found you guys, I found Geek Vengers, I found, of course, the Wonderland of America's Mall and all the events going on. And I'm a researcher at heart, so I just started getting deep into it and researching all the way to the smallest little events to the big ones that everybody knows about. And I just started, Facebook was the place because everybody advertises their events. And it's the right platform for building a calendar.
Yeah.
You can pick those up and just put it in. And I didn't even have the idea to do the videos, but then I started sort of taking like a journalistic approach to it and not really vlogging myself and my own experience, but
maybe you'll get there.
having like a bird's eye view or like a POV view, like walking through the event and seeing what it's really like. So if you want to go next year or if you want to go next weekend, you can see what to expect. So I started making those videos. And
that was, well, just for the calendar alone, that was a really great thing because I didn't want to do it. Well, because I do, Colleen and I do so much in the community and for the channel and our regular jobs that just that one more thing is just is too much.
Well, and you're content creators, and I'm sort of more like a curator. So I assimilate stuff for the most part, and the videos are sort of part of that. It's almost like just showing you, hey, I told you this was coming up. This is what it's like, because that's the kind of thing that I want personally. I want to know what I'm getting into almost every time I go somewhere.
Right.
It's hard. You can't have control all the time, right? But yeah.
Well, I think there's even something happening tonight, right?
Tonight?
There's some kind of like pop
swap?
exchange, pop swap. Yeah.
Right, and I mean, I can't personally go to all the events, even though
Oh, right, yeah, no,
I would
there's
love
just too
to.
many.
I would love to build.
There's no way I'm getting rid of any of my pops, so that's a crazy idea.
Yeah,
do that.
I'm passing mine to my kids, and then they can decide.
We have a couple of extra pops.
No,
that
sir, we don't. He would be wrong.
Well, and that's just a swap, so you could, if you don't want one anymore, you could swap it for another one. So.
Oh no, I don't think we can do that either because we're running out of room.
Yeah, I guess. I'll never stop collecting.
I only get the ones I really like. So which ones have you collected so far?
Okay, so
as far as pops go?
I try to restrict myself because I like to collect a little bit of everything. A little bit of every type of genre, every type of fandom, every type of collectible. From from mugs to toys to keychains to clothes to Funko Pops to figurine. I mean, you name it,
You're
I
like,
want it.
my
So
house is out of control.
when I started my Funko Pops, I said I'm only going to collect Funko Pops of like powerful women characters.
Okay.
Like Daenerys and Wonder Woman and Lara
Nice.
Croft and Hermione, and so that's how I started my collection. I also kind of have a rule where I only shop clearance
Oh,
for anything.
okay. I like that rule. That's a good rule.
Yeah. I mean, listen, if it's my birthday, I'm not going to restrict myself for Christmas. But in the meantime, I try to go for the bargains.
Yeah. I know we found the Thundercat
I was going to
stuff.
say, that's
Did you?
why we have the
Five
Thundercats.
Below.
We're at Five Below, girl.
I love Five Below.
Below.
The only one
is
that they
my
didn't have was
jam.
Lion-O.
They didn't have Lion-O, and so I actually paid a little more than full price for him.
Oh, the dark crystal ones are just like my.
I'm in love with the dark
I'm
crystal
just
ones.
lusting
In love
for
with
those.
them.
I'm lusting for those. And you know who has really good Funko Pops for cheap? Is Half Price Books. They have an amazing collectible section.
And sometimes Barnes and Noble, if you go at the right time.
Oh
Barnes
yeah,
and Noble
I
have
go to the
things
clearance table.
on
Every,
Yeah.
I walk
yes.
in, clearance table. I get a lot of clearance from there, and Hot Topic always has like deals and things.
And then Dragon's Lair, I just got all the Disney gargoyles at Dragon's
yeah,
Lair
yeah.
because I have a problem. And yeah.
Let's give a shout out to American Boy who's asking who goes to Bernal. So
Oh, little boys, get off my
they're
channel.
asking.
It's my kids. Okay, so who is it? What is his?
McKenna says some of us
American Boy.
have duplicates, so swap events are awesome. So there's a swap event that I saw on your page that's happening at Play Live Nation
and
today from 7 to 9.
Yeah, and then there's another Game of Thrones one coming up. I don't remember all of the dates and events.
Right. That's why it's on the calendar on the
That's why I
Facebook page.
saved them to a calendar.
So I gotta give.
But I
you a-
researched, so no. I researched a little bit.
Well, since you said Play Live Nation, I've got to give like a little shout out to Play Live Nation. Just a nice thing that happened. So I went there and we were trying to build a relationship with them because that's what you do when you're trying to build a community. And so we were building a relationship. And so sometimes building a relationship means you buy something from their store to try to help them stay in business and things like that. So they had a pop of Donatello, the pixel one, the pixelated one, and he's all purple and he's pixels. It was $60. I know, girl. Just trust me, it was hard for me. And I walked around with him while we were talking, and I looked at him, and I walked with him, and I looked at him, and I was like, I'm not doing this. And I was like, but I want to buy something from here, and I've never seen this before. So Vincent was like, just buy this stupid thing, right? So I buy the pop.
Yeah.
And then I'm having like buyer's remorse because now I'm looking on Amazon. I'm like, it's only worth $20 and blah, 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 right? And I'm so upset. So Wednesday of this week, I get a text message from Play Live Nation that says, sorry, we didn't realize that we only gave you one pop. This was for the whole set.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah!
My God, it's Christmas. That's amazing.
So I totally drove over there after school and got the rest of my pops. So now I have like all 4 of the Ninja Turtles.
You do the same thing I do. I walk around with everything in my arms around the store trying to decide.
It drives him nuts. He hates it.
I do that all the time, and with Funko Pops too. I remember I just did that the other day at Barnes & Noble.
And then she'll go set it down and then walk around and then she'll go pick it up again. And
Because doesn't it kill you when you put it down and then it's gone when you go back?
But then I know it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah. You got to try to zen your way through it.
And
right?
then it drives him nuts because it's all in my arms and I won't get a basket. And I'm like, dude, do you know how much damage I can do if I have a basket? You should be glad it's whatever is in my arms. Because I've got pretty big arms. So I'm just saying, I can fit a lot in here.
Yeah.
So.
so after you started Geek Fun SA, what was the first event that you attended?
The first event that I attended was at the Disney store. I just had a wild hair to tape it. I don't know why. I think the big reason why I tape things is because I like to go back and see all the merch.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of keep myself from buying too much stuff by filming it and taking pictures of it. And I go back and I look at it and dream about having it, you know? So they had
Check the clearance.
their first adult-only event at the Disney store, and it was for a new adult fashion line that they were promoting. And
awesome.
that is definitely my jam. So I wanted to film it, and it was so awesome. I met some cool people that I still talk to today,
nice.
like other Disney geeks. You know, I follow them on Instagram and vice versa. And so just the best thing besides like filming the event so you can go back and sort of relive and look at the merch and all that good stuff, is just meeting the people.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that surprised me.
Right.
That really surprised me. And that's been every single time I've gone somewhere. I just meet people and talk to people, and it just gives you this wonderful, feeling that you're not alone. Because, like we were talking about, like in childhood, when you're a geek, you can feel pretty isolated, and even just as a mom and a full-time employee, as a parent, you can get pretty isolated.
Well, yeah, and you almost have to put aside your childish things, so to speak, when you're doing all of that and you're a full-time parent and you're working and you miss them because it's just part of kind of who you are.
And I mean, I have a 3-year-old, so I think it kind of takes a while to get your groove back after you have a kid. For me, I'm kind of a slow mover and a late bloomer. So basically, after she started getting a little more independent, I just wanted to start getting out there and getting, back out there into the city and doing everything I could. And I want to find things that a family can do together. I want to find things that a couple can do together. I want to find things that I can do by myself or with friends. And I'll go by myself.
Have you done the Geek Girl Brunch?
I haven't.
I haven't either. I just haven't had time. It's been during
I do follow
them. Yes.
And I'll have a lot of goals. I have a lot of goals to meet people and get out there and go to a lot of things. But, I do have 2 kids and a full-time job. So I love to find stuff that's free. I love to find stuff that's convenient and easy. And, I love to find stuff I can bring the family to, for sure.
Like the one event that I wanted to go to, but I was just, I think it was just right after the convention, and we're like, I wanted to go to Mini Maker Faire.
Yeah.
And
There's another one coming up.
Yeah.
That I definitely want to do that too.
We've had a lot of fun at some of those events before. And that's very family friendly.
Yeah,
and
a
lot
everything
of stuff
at the Wonderland of the Americas Mall has been
and
so
they're
family friendly.
Doing much better at the Wonderland Mall events, like having entertainment and stuff like that. I really enjoyed the Lost in Wonderland. She had out the little belly dancers, but they were dressed like as characters from Alice in Wonderland, so it was super cute. So I like that she's doing more so that it's not just the vendors, but that it's more like stuff for you to see and do and stuff like that.
But I mean, I am a sucker for merch. I mean, I love going and seeing, especially when you go to like a convention or something at the, any kind of festival, and you get the indie creators and the artisans and the people who make things.
You're wearing something from Oddbird's Boutique right now.
Oh, I saw them at your boutique, baby girl.
They were amazing.
I got 2 skirts,
I
2
love
headbands.
this whole thing
I have
is my
a
jam
Pikachu
right here.
scrunchie. You don't even know.
Love it.
I have problems.
I'm 100% with you. Geek fashion is like
I'm all
really,
day, every
really
day.
up there for me. I just love finding things like that.
And sometimes do you feel like maybe today I should dress like a grown up? No, just kidding.
There's no point.
No.
I feel so much more myself in a geek tee. Like I just don't. Every time I go shopping and I try something on that's like grown up woman, I just feel like an alien. So.
Well, and you can make it cute. Like I
Well,
have
if I do wear something
stuff.
like that doesn't have any like art on it or anything, I'll go with the jewelry or the socks.
Same.
That makes me feel better.
Yes.
The subtle stuff.
I like wear all my skirts and stuff at school, and then I have like Mickey socks.
Yeah, always.
My Hello Kitty socks.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Or you all also do the casual cosplay?
So I do a lot of
I do
casual
too,
cosplay.
like the closet cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do some of that on my Instagram.
I have like a whole Donatello outfit that I wear. I have like a whole Superman outfit. I have some, Star Wars stuff.
And I don't even have that kind of stuff. I just pull out like, Disney bounding, where people just pull things from their closet, or they buy things that coordinate with the colors of a particular character.
Yeah, that's what I do too. So that's what I do.
It's not necessarily like a garment made for that character.
No,
like
for
per universe.
For my Donatello, I have like a purple scarf that I wear like around my head, and then I have this like green kind of like overcoat thing that I wear, and it's got like a yellow undershirt, so It's all that.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
do that.
kind of Donatello, but not Donatello.
That's
right.
and that's
like,
how
I
you
know
get
what
me to
it
dress
is.
like an adult, is
Yes.
if I'm
Yeah.
if I'm bounding or something. Yeah.
So I'm like, I know what it is, but you don't all have to know what it is.
Yes.
But now you know because.
Or you do the Harley Quinn thing.
Well, now the Harley
Or-
Quinn people don't like. That's a straight up Harley Quinn dress.
Yeah.
That I got at Hot Topic.
Yeah.
By the way, because I love it.
I love
but they
Hot
don't have
Topic.
big girl sizes. Like I have to.
You know, so many retailers are getting better at that.
But they're getting better.
But
I
you
found
know,
some
it's
more
because
stuff.
Torrid is owned by Hot Topic, but Hot Topic has all the plus sizes online. Like,
Yeah.
But I'll just go for the men's. That's what I do. If I'm like in a shop and I want to spend money in person, I'll just buy. Like this is men's
Love
from
this
Target.
shirt. Love this shirt.
The men's Target tees
Are the bomb.
awesome.
They are.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I do. But I'm so glad because so many retailers are getting hit to
Finally
the fact
starting to
that
get it.
hello, you want to make money, don't you? So why don't you put out some sizes for some real people?
Well, and I mean, if we're gonna go with the stereotype, geeks are heavy people. So I'm just saying.
But you're not heavy. Perfect.
Oh well, thank you. I appreciate it. I just steal Vince's stuff, and then he's like,
yeah, my husband
that's
and I,
mine.
we share a lot of shirts. Yeah.
He's
And
like,
I have a ton of shirts.
That was. Yeah. Oh, I'm doing something. We're gonna do something like cribs, but like for our house to show everybody all this stuff, and then
I
you've
love
got to
that.
go to like his walk-in closet and see his rows and rows and
Yeah.
rows and rows of T-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need everybody to see it.
Yeah. I'm the one with the t-shirt collection, but I let my husband borrow. I just bought him an
You have your
amazing
own
shirt
collection,
that
Colleen.
I stole.
Along with mine.
You know what? We're not talking about my collection. We're talking about you.
So what are your next moves with Geek Fun SA?
I would like to get out and go to as many events as possible. I have a couple coming up. For me, if I'm trying to grow my platform, like we talked about, because of the algorithms at this time, it's like swimming in mud, basically.
Yeah.
For me, it's about person-to-person contact. It's about meeting people and wanting to support each other. And that's what happens to me when I went to the Game Expo. You know what I really loved about the Game Expo? I actually got to talk to everybody.
Yeah.
I got to talk to all of the creators and the vendors and the designers.
Yeah.
And that doesn't happen very often.
No.
So
Because most places are crammed like Super
yeah,
Bowl.
and then you can exchange, hey, I'm doing this, hey, I'm doing this. Oh, great, okay, well, I'll look you up. Great, I'll look you up. That's the only way I know how to grow at this point.
And that's really it. It's relationship building. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Like you just have to build those relationships, and you just never know like how much you might enjoy doing something with somebody.
Yeah, and that's actually the reason I do what I do is because I want to meet people. It's not just about growing the Facebook page.
Right.
It's about sort of enhancing my life and sharing my experiences with other people and just sort of encouraging them to see San Antonio sort of in a different light.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
yes.
the geek culture here is massive.
Well, you said you've lived in Austin before because that's our
I-
biggest
yeah.
rival.
I moved here, back from Austin a few years ago, and before that I was in New York, and before that I was in San Antonio for a big chunk of my life, and before that I was in San Diego. So I've lived in a lot of major cities.
Yeah.
And this is hands down like where I want to be.
See.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
I don't think
is-
people give
Yeah.
San
I'm
Antonio
actually
enough
afraid
credit.
to give out the secret, you know?
Yeah.
Because if too many people find out or too many people, I mean, it's already too late.
I think it's.
I mean, it's like the seventh.
It's
largest
already starting.
city, right? But I mean, it's still affordable.
So
Number
affordable.
one.
It still has this big city, small town feel
Yes,
to it, which
absolutely.
is weird.
Especially in the geek culture, you kind of meet people and you get to know people, and it's like you see the same people over and over again at different events.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, that's my dream come true. I just, forming like sort of ongoing relationships with people, being part of a
And then you're
a
out
tribe.
there and you're like, hey, I know you.
What's
Let's go do
up?
this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired of cooking. My nerdy daughter and I watched all 18 of the Marvel movies in order last summer, leading to Infinity War. It was great spending that time together and making wonderful memories.
Oh, didn't
We
you
love
just see
that
that
kind of
that
stuff.
ad for
I
if
did.
you
I
watch
put it out there.
all 40 of the
Yes.
movies, I'll pay you? I'm like,
Okay, pay me.
I'll do that.
Pay me. I'll do it.
I'll do that. And then the thing
$1,000?
that they just
Yeah.
said, like the new Avengers movies is going to be 3 hours. Do you really think? You really think? They're like, it's done. It's complete. It's gonna be 3 hours.
Wow. I don't know
I
about
saw
that. That's a
that.
long time.
So
My
all
husband
I
says,
was
no,
thinking-
they're still cutting it. They're still cutting it. And I'm like,
I think that's true. I think it's going to be epically long. I
Yeah.
think so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you handle long movies like that?
So no, so I have a tiny bladder because my middle son was a 10-pounder, and so
Oh my God.
10 pounds 24 inches.
Yeah.
So so he's always looking at me when we're at the theater, and he's like, "Are you drinking again? Because we know what's gonna happen." And
Yeah.
I'm like, "I'm so thirsty."
I don't sweat it because it's going to be on Netflix or
Yeah.
the new Disney streaming service.
I'll just like run as fast as I can to the bathroom,
Yeah.
and then I'll like scoot back in. I'm like, "What happened?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, we've watched enough movies too that you kind of know when the boring part's happening,
Right.
where they're going to be having like
Yeah.
a lot of conversation, and you're
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, this is leading up to a fight scene. I can pee now."
Yeah.
And then if I get right back, the fight scene will be starting, and sure enough, you're like, "Yes,
Yeah.
got it." So yeah, I kind of have it on lockdown.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he'll just fill me in, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that," and he was like, "You know what was gonna happen." And I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I watch those movies again and again and again, so
yeah."
I don't sweat it if I miss something.
Did you?
I'm
watch
tired
Into
of
the
Cookie says
Spider-Verse?
I heard it's 3 hours and 6 minutes.
3 hours. Did you see that meme where like Gandalf was like, "Hold my beer," like from Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
It's like,
I just
didn't
wanted-
feel so bad, did it? Lord of the Rings?
No,
No.
it was a lot of talking.
I could
No,
handle
I
it.
liked it.
Yeah.
I just want to see him make a meme where it's like somebody with like one of them has like particles of dust, one of them is left over, and some super glue, and they're trying to like glue 3 hours later.
Oh, the little SpongeBob thing.
Yeah.
3 hours later.
3 hours later.
Yeah.
Hours
And they
later.
glued all the dust particles back together,
Yeah.
and they've got the Avengers back.
I mean, what are they gonna do? Do you have any theories? Do you think they're all gonna be back?
Oh
They
yeah,
have to
it's
be
a
back,
comic.
right?
It's a comic. Everybody comes back, and you don't die forever in comics. That doesn't happen. That's not how that works.
You have theories, I can tell.
Well, I mean, the comics have come out already.
Yeah, they
I
come
mean, they've been out
but
for
you
years.
never know because there's so many things where they just diverge. They just don't care. They just don't care. They totally diverge, like Game of Thrones.
Well, Game of Thrones had to diverge
Magicians.
because there was no more books.
I know.
I mean,
No.
Excuse me, sorry.
I think they're gonna go. Well, I know they tried to.
So we've got the lead up of Ant-Man where
Yeah.
he is. We've got the lead up now of Captain Marvel where she is. So, and we saw him use that at the end to call her back. So, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
They're
But
gonna,
you just can't rely on the comics, right? Because
they're gonna do something
They're gonna
along
divide.
that.
It's going to be along the lines,
Yeah.
which some of them come back, and then we know from Spider-Man. Spider-Man has a movie coming out,
Yeah.
so he's coming back for sure,
So what do you guys?
and Black Panther too.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys think about the whole Disney buying Sony and
So I'm a
Fox
slave to
and-
Disney, so
not
I don't
Sony,
have
but
a problem.
Fox.
Yeah, I don't have a
Fox,
problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
All hail Disney.
I'm with you, girl. I'm with you, girl. They're
I
doing
think they've done
an
a good
amazing
job.
Yeah, I think they do a great job. I'm getting tired of everybody having this stuff to say. I loved all the animated movies, and so did y'all when you were growing up, so don't play.
What do you think about the live action? The live action trend with Disney.
So I thought they did really well casting Emma Watson to do Beauty and the Beast. I liked most of the casting that they did in that, and I thought that was pretty good. The Jungle Book was pretty good. It was okay. I thought it was a good adaptation. I haven't seen Dumbo yet. I am disturbed by Will Smith as the genie in Aladdin. I have some serious problems with that. He looks like a real derpy derp.
There's this guy that looks kind of like Robin Williams and can do his voice perfectly.
Yeah, but then that would have had its own set of problems, right?
Yeah.
People would have been mad about that.
Yeah, like I don't have a problem with them diverging from Robin, and Robin's dead, so we get it, right? But Will, like
I don't
really,
know.
I'm not
There's so
feeling
many times
Will.
where I see like those live action remakes and I don't like them in the theaters, but then I watch them again on DVD and I'm like, I love this.
So
But
I
Will's
loved
funny,
Beauty and the
though.
Beast.
He's funny.
Will is funny.
Will is funny. He is.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
yeah. I mean, did you see
see.
Bright?
Yeah.
Yes. So good.
That was
That was
latest
really good. Yeah.
So good.
Thing, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
So-
So good. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
he's super talented. I totally love him.
Yeah.
Although
I mean,
God,
from, like-
everybody panders to him, but let's not talk about that.
Like even like one of his first movies, which was like after Fresh Prince, was 6 Degrees of Separation.
Yes.
If you haven't seen that one,
Yeah.
that's a really,
really
great
good one.
movie.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? You had no idea he could act like that. You thought he was just this little
Right.
punk
Fresh
kid
Prince.
on Fresh Prince.
Oh my God, and I loved all his goofy little raps. I don't care what anybody says. Parents
What was
just
that one
don't
he
understand.
did where he was the last person alive?
Yes, Nightmare. No, wait,
No,
not Nightmare.
starts with
on
an L.
Elm.
Like there was a zombie apocalypse. Not
Yeah.
Legend.
Oh.
Not
I am.
Labyrinth.
Yeah. No, I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
I Am
I Am
Legend, yeah.
He was
Yes.
so good in that movie. And then with the dog and everything, and you're so
Yes.
sad.
I love zombie movies or vampire movies or any kind of genre that kind of hasn't. I mean, I know that was a remake, but
Yeah.
it has like a fresh take on how the apocalypse happened or how the outbreak happened. And I also really I've discovered I
Did we
really
get a
love
subscriber?
like subgenres.
Oh, really?
I'm a subgenre kind of girl.
Okay.
Like horror comedy or
Oh,
fantasy comedy.
okay,
or
if you
action
like horror comedy, you have to see. Oh God, what was the name of that stupid movie, Vincent? That was so funny.
Don't say cooties.
No.
Because that was
It
hilarious.
was the zombie one. It's like a zombie musical.
Angel Delacroix, which I thought he was already subscribed. He just subscribed right
Woo!
now.
Thanks, Angel.
Thanks for the subscription.
What was the name of that musical zombie movie with the kids? And it's like so
Oh,
ridiculously
yes.
B movie over the top, and they sing.
I forgot.
Oh
That
no!
sounds like my jam.
Okay, you would love this.
That was
movie.
really
We've got
good.
to tell you what it is because it is stupid funny,
Okay.
and it's like B movie, like.
Well, cooties is like an elementary school, and they get a bad chicken
Oh
nugget
yeah,
batch.
we wanted to see that.
with
Is
Elijah
it super
Wood.
cheese?
It's hilarious.
Oh,
It's
yes.
actually moving up there with like Shaun of the Dead and
Oh, wow.
Shaun
Shaun
of the Dead is
Dead
my
is-
jam.
yeah.
Shaun of the Dead
And
is my jam.
I'm a like a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy girl.
Yeah.
Books and
Oh,
movies.
that book
I'm
was
a book and
convoluted.
movie. Like I'll do both. I'll appreciate both for their own.
The whole mattress thing in the book and the whole world with the mattresses and.
Did you read the whole thing?
Yeah.
The whole series? And Dirk Gently. Have you seen the Dirk Gently series?
Mm-mm.
Come back, Dirk Gently. So good.
God, I'll read that. Okay.
So
I'll
good.
read that.
Yeah.
We're just gonna geek out. Y'all just it's
Yeah.
like y'all don't
No,
exist.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can't
We're just
help
gonna
it.
geek
Yeah,
out.
we're
That's all
here.
I want to do is just geek out with people.
That's what we're all about.
Yeah.
We do.
Me too.
We geek out over everything.
So what is some of your favorite geek stuff, like fandom?
Well, my Instagram is called basic_geek because I feel like I really like popular stuff. I really like the stuff that everybody likes. I don't know if I'm, into the sort of cutting edge, independent stuff. I know I would be, if I saw it. But like Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, Star Wars,
I mean, those are classics.
the classics. I mean, I think they're that for a
We
reason.
just watched Crimes of Grindelwald again
Yeah.
the other day, just because I
But,
just don't know how she does it, but
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, I wasn't so much into that, but Fantastic Beasts I had to see a couple times before I liked it. That's just me being bratty. I'm kind of a brat when it comes to movies and things.
So did
but
you not like the Harry Potter book that she did that was the play? Really? I
don't
loved
know
it.
what it is. It's like for me, it's the original Star Wars. It's the original Harry Potter movies. It's the original, and when it starts becoming like I hate to say this, but like a cash cow, I get turned off, I guess. Even though I do like really popular stuff.
I just there are
But
some worlds I never want to leave.
Yeah, that I understand and that I agree with, and I also agree with bringing it to the new generation. So
Which
I
is
can
the
get
fight we
behind
have
that.
with Star Wars.
That's exactly right. I
Was
can
Star
get behind
Wars,
that
The Man of
100%.
Steel, Batman vs. Superman?
But you know what I've
Yeah.
realized? I mean, I was an English major and a theater major, and there's no original plots left, right?
There's nothing left.
And I am a big fan of a remake. Like I love reading like Gregory Maguire. He did the musical Wicked, but he did the books. He takes fairy tales and he tells them from the perspective of the villains. And I love a remake. I don't have any problem with that. I think you don't realize how many years ago like the original was, and that you got to do something to bring it to the next generation.
Perspective too.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm all good with that. I totally get that.
But you're like,
I'm kind of a brat.
but kind of a brat. I
Yeah.
get it, but I don't
Yeah.
have to like it.
But yeah, like I'm a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy That's where it all started for me. Actually, like, I think it actually started with The Hobbit. Like, I read The Hobbit in like third
I read
grade.
The Hobbit, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day.
And then like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Star Trek was big for me when I was young.
That's Star Trek.
My
Which
mom-
Star Trek is?
Well, my mom's best friend was a giant Trekkie, and she was like a second mom to me, and I knew her since I was like 2, and she watched Next Generation. She took me like Star Trek conventions. She took me to the aquarium where they filmed the movies for the original cast. The one where they have go to the whales
with the
and
whale?
everything.
Yes, with the whales and everything. Yes.
Like I saw that aquarium and everything. Yeah. So yeah, but Next Generation, I've seen every episode. I can't believe they're making a new Star Trek with Picard. Can you believe that?
What?
You did not hear that?
No.
I hadn't heard that
You
either.
hadn't
The newest
heard?
Star Trek
A new
I knew
Picard?
was Discovery.
Yeah, crazy.
I don't know.
No, you got to Google it. It's a real thing.
No, I mean,
I
I
don't
love
know how I
Patrick
feel
Stewart,
about it.
but it was just,
I
it
don't know.
was
I
what
mean, I
it
love
was. Why
him.
can't they just leave it where it was?
And that's the case for just about everything, right? You feel that way just
well,
about
yeah,
everything.
sometimes I'm just like,
Leave
like,
it.
I don't mind him going forward. I thought Discovery was good. Like, I was watching Discovery. We liked it. We watched the first season of Star Trek Discovery, and we liked it. We liked the characters. So I'm fine. Just keep going, like Deep Space Nine.
But I even like the reboot of the Star Trek movies.
Yeah.
Those are really
I
good.
did too.
Those are really
Yes,
good.
Those were really good. I thought those were great.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But for me, it's like I like anything. For me, I'm more of a villain girl than a hero girl. I think the villains just like they're so underrated in movies, and I think that a good villain just really makes a movie. You know.
So did you like the Maleficent movie with Angela
I
Jolie?
did like the Maleficent, although she wasn't as bad as she could have been.
Yeah, she could have been.
I like when they're a little naughtier.
Yeah.
But you know, I love a good creature. Like I grew up in the Jim Henson era.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I'm so looking forward to the Dark Crystal.
Oh,
my God! Do you think
yeah.
they'll be CGI though?
No.
No, they said they were going to do
They're
puppets.
Gonna do puppets.
Thank God.
They're gonna
Yeah.
do puppets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to.
You have to.
I mean,
We
Yeah.
will riot.
Yeah.
We will all like
I know.
have a fit.
so yeah, I love a good creature. I love special effects. And
So are
special
you a
effects.
Walking Dead person then? If you like special effects.
I was the first few seasons of Walking Dead. It kind of went downhill for me.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah. Same with World War Z. Like, not World War Z. What is that?
Z Nation?
Z Nation.
I
Like,
haven't
started
seen
going
it, but
downhill.
Never watched it.
But
It was so
one of the
good at the
girls
beginning.
like jumped into our Geekception
Oh
with
really?
me and Marcellus.
And told you to do Z Nation or what?
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah, Z Nation." I was like, cool.
Yeah.
You're like,
I,
oh, okay.
I love anything with a zombie or a
Really?
vampire.
Well, do you,
you know?
the one that he likes, that he drugged me into was the one with Liv Moore. What's that one?
Oh, I am zombie, or
Zombie.
I zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that more of like a cop detective show, medical
It's
show?
kind of like Bones
Yeah.
meets zombies.
Yeah. What about Van Helsing? Did you watch Van Helsing?
The movies
the
or
show?
the show?
The show.
No,
No,
I
I
haven't
didn't
seen
watch
that
What
that
yet.
about The Strain?
Nope, didn't
No,
watch
haven't
that.
seen
Okay,
that
that is up there. That one is so good.
I like
I highly recommend The Strain.
Fringe. Did you ever watch Fringe?
No.
Fringe was good.
I mean, I'm not
Me
into like the
then, see.
medical cop drama
Oh,
types.
see, that's what we like. The medical,
Yeah.
like
I'm like-
X-Files ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, not your thing.
No, if it's like any sci-fi fantasy type show, you know, I want to see it. But if
Xena
it
Warrior
kinda-
Princess.
Yeah, I used to watch that. Yeah.
I'll catch
Oh,
that
what
sometime.
was the last M Night Shyamalan one? The one. That one was. Did you like? Did you see that one?
I can't remember.
It was based on
Oh,
Glass. It was called
It
Glass.
was called Glass.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
If you
Good?
like the bad guys,
If you like the
The
bad
villains.
guys. Did
That's
you
a
ever
really good
see
one to see.
Unbreakable
I
and
think
Split?
So. I think
So it brings
Long
those
time ago.
universes together.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of his.
No,
No,
really.
he made me mad a couple times. What was that one? The Lady in the Water or whatever?
oh,
Oh yeah, that one was
the
pretty
Village.
bad.
but they
The
make
Village was pretty
they make
good.
references to that
Come
in
on,
this
girl,
movie.
The Village was pretty good.
Such a brat.
No, you are a brat.
I am a brat. So anyway, San Antonio
Yes.
geek culture. Yes, that's
So
that's
how
what I bring
how
together.
how can they get a hold of you or see your calendar?
So my Facebook page is where it's at. It's Geek Fun SA. I have a YouTube channel, but it's the same videos that are on
Right.
the Facebook page. So Geek Fun SA. And then if you want to sort of see my personal collection and my personal photos, then you find me on Instagram. That's basic_geek.
Awesome.
But yeah, and on YouTube, I can't get my own YouTube name yet. They like put all these restrictions, so it's just you gotta Google like Geek Fun SA YouTube, or just follow the link.
Follow the link on the Facebook page. That's what we did.
Well, very cool. Well, Alicia, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I just got lost into it, talking about it, so it was really cool.
Again, because this went by in like 2 seconds, and I have so much more to talk about with you guys.
Well, maybe we'll bring you on again.
Please do.
We'll play business and talk.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Thanks for checking us out. I'm Vince.
I'm Colleen. That's Alicia. Thanks, Patrick, for filling in for Stuart.
Yes, thank you.
Come find me.
Geek out, SA.
Talk to me.